How many of you guys watching this video right now want to join Primal, want to change their body, but are preventing themselves from doing so because of the self-talk in your head? You haven't even discussed joining any gym with anyone else, only yourself. The only conversation you've had continuously for the last 5 years is in here. And every time you prevent yourself from doing something about it, because in here, your own mind, that person in your head is stopping you from taking action. We, as a species, are very communal by nature. Because our ancestors were so weak and the world was so dangerous, we bonded together and formed groups. The many eyes of the tribe meant safety. We naturally want to talk, we naturally want to speak, we naturally want to communicate with other people. It's in our DNA, part of who we are. The person we talk to most, more than our kids, more than our family, more than our wives, more than our parents, more than our work colleagues, is us. We all talk to ourselves, and most of the talk is negative. 95% of us put ourselves down more often than anyone else on this planet. We refuse to let ourselves believe that we can achieve things. It's much easier to set ourselves up for a potential failure than it is to set ourselves up for success and then not achieve it. I see it in the gym all the time. We go to do a handstand or we go to the headstand. The members who've been doing it regularly just jump up, don't even think about it, and the new starts, they look with trepidation and fear, the stammer, the stutter. They don't know what to do. You can see in their eyes and their body language that they're already saying, I can't do this, simply because they haven't tried it in 20 years. The reality is, some of them will get it the first time, others won't. You look at a newborn baby, they can't move, and over the space of 12 months, they go from immobile and helpless to pottering about the house. But those stages where they're trying to walk, they don't fucking look around at everyone and wonder, shit, they're all walking and I can't do that. Future project what can happen. They live in the present moment. They just do what they do. And if it doesn't work, they don't dwell on it, they just do it again. They don't talk to themselves and tell themselves they're useless. They just continually get up, fall, get up, fall, get up, fall. Babies and children are ultimate teachers because they live in the present and they don't allow negative talk or what they think other people are thinking about them to hold them back. As adults, we start worrying about our reputation, the ego takes over and the self-talk begins, and it's usually negative. We focus so much on what we can't do and never actually put ourselves out there and say what we can. We've got to think one way so we can choose how to think. We can make a conscious decision as to how to talk to ourselves and what to believe. Our self-chatter, the conversation you have with yourself on a daily basis, it becomes your belief. It cements yourself into your own psyche. It becomes your personality. It's a habit. So when we meet something that we've never done before, we face a challenge, that self-talk automatically happens, and it's either going to be positive or negative depending on the self-talk we've been doing for the last 20, 30 years. Now, if you've been thinking negative for 20, 30 years, you can make a conscious decision to change today, but those old habits are going to kick in and you have to spend the time and energy undoing all that negative talk and becoming more aware of how you're speaking to yourself. And the more aware you become, the more conscious you are of the fact you're doing this, and the easier it becomes to change that. Imagine that person in your head is an actual human being. Pull it out of your head and give it a name. Roger, John, Jeffrey, whatever the fuck you want to call him. And imagine that person is standing beside you 24/7, 365 days a year. You're too fat, you're too ugly, you're not strong enough. Everyone will laugh at you. That constant chatter. Someone standing there, a physical being, whispering that in your ear 24/7. How long would it be before you tell that person to fuck off or punch him in the face? But yet, we allow ourselves to talk like that to ourselves all day, every day, convincing ourselves we're not good enough without ever actually setting a benchmark down and then trying to progress from there. It's crazy that we are the ones holding ourselves back, and we've got the potential to be absolutely anything we want if we stop the shite talking in our head and allow that to change. Lads, it's up to you. Change that self-chatter, be aware of what you're saying, and watch how your life changes in the process of doing that.